Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, actually. Welcome to your last bit of geography for the half term, actually. Last bit of geography for the coasts topic. Okay, so you've done really well with this. Actually, we've done the whole coast thing virtually. I've been really impressed with the work that I've been getting. Hopefully, this helps you. So, the last thing you need to do is this. You can see here from the syllabus. So, an example of a coastal management scheme in the UK to show the reasons for the management strategy, and the effects on the conflicts associated. And you are going to do about the Holderness coastline, which is the northeast of England, and it gets eroded very quickly. Okay, so what you'll see is in the classwork tab, you'll be able to open this Google Slides, your own copy of this Google Slides, and you're going to do all the work on this, and then, as usual, submit your work. So, first thing that we'll do now, watch this clip, use these maps to answer these questions. So you're just literally going to write your answers in here. Okay. This video is quite simple. It's actually aimed at primary schools, but hopefully it gives us a nice background into like what this coastline is like, why it's eroding so fast, and why they need to start putting in some protection to stop it from eroding. Okay. Next, then we've got a little bit of work here. So watch this video clip about a guy who's losing a lot of his land because of the erosion. Read this BBC Bite-sized Guide to the Holderness Coast, and read this Holderness Geoactive. Okay. For this section, I just like to skim read this. Don't read it in detail. Skim read it really quickly, like as in take like 5-10 minutes. Read through the most important points. You will find this on the Google Classroom main stream. Okay, alongside this video. Okay. Next, there's a bit of instruction there. I explain that more in a video that I'm going to be uploading. Okay, so there'll be a video on this slide as well of me talking you through all this stuff. Okay, so please watch that. Next activity, you're going to read this geoactive again, but in a bit more detail, because this provides a really nice bit of detail. It gets a little bit harder now. Okay, answer this question here, and answer this, thinking about what's good about the scheme, what's bad. Okay, think about the video clip that you would have just watched on slide 4, which goes over some of the stuff, and there's also other things. Or try and think from like social, economic, environmental point of view, and so on. Okay, like bullet point notes in here, and then a little bit of your overall judgment. Okay, for this question, I'm literally looking for you to write our usual things that we do for, like, is it a large extent, no extent, small extent, limited extent, whatever, and then one sentence to justify your point of view. Okay, and there's just a little bit about what they've done there. If you're unsure what any of these things are, again, that's all in the work from last lesson about the worksheet on the management strategies. Okay, then the last thing you're going to do is go back onto Google Classroom, in the classwork tab as always, and there's coastal management practice exam question, okay, which you're going to spend 10 minutes on at the end to go over everything. Okay, there's a little guide, there's a little checklist of what to include as well. So remember, introduction, outline your point and your point of view, explain where your case study is and why it's important, then go through both sides of the argument. These are the good things, these are the bad things, and then come to a conclusion to justify it. Okay, make sure, remember the most important thing, specific geographical details. So explain what they did in Holderness. So at the village of Mappleton, they built a rock groin. This was good because it protected the village of Mappleton. However, it was bad because it caused more erosion down the coast, for example. Okay, and then just so you're aware, on the PowerPoint, and you don't have to look at this if you don't want to, there is some more detailed stuff which came from Hull University. So it's a university A-level level, but it just goes over management and more information about the coastline of the Holderness in more detail. So feel free to look over that, but you do not have to read through all this because I appreciate it's a bit detailed. Okay, that's it for this week. Okay, I'm not going to set any more work tomorrow because I've realised actually this is quite a long piece of work. So I would suggest spend an hour today, 2 hours tomorrow, and then it should all be finished up. Don't just try and leave it and do it all at once, because then it'll be like there's too much. Okay, so 1 hour today, then stop, then do another 2 hours tomorrow in a double lesson, and then that should be enough. Okay, we'll have a Google Meet at 11 o'clock on Tuesday, that's tomorrow, to go over this and answer any questions. So it's a good idea to have a look over this on Monday, and you can talk to me on Tuesday to get any extra help with it. Okay? Have a great day. Well done so far. Really proud of how you're getting on.